Hi, everybody. I'm DJ Foster here in the Kelly Family Sports Center as Grand Valley State football team practices inside on Thursday, September 29th. I'm here with head football coach Matt Mitchell. Coach, you guys coming off the 26-20 loss to Findlay. Put you guys at 1-3 on the year. Your first three-game losing streak since 2000. What's kind of been the mood around practice the last few days, and how do you think guys have responded?
We bounced back, had a couple pretty good practices. It's a irritated group. They're not happy with where we're at and how we performed. So we've gotten back to work, though. I don't think we've had any problems with guys not showing up ready to practice, anything like that.
Sure.
So we're concentrating on trying to clean up the things that we've had mistakes at. Obviously, last week we had some turnover issues. So been even more of a focus this week on ball security and taking care of the ball. So guys got back to work. We've got some great senior leadership on this team. And our younger players that are playing for us right now understand that, there's got to be a sense of urgency getting better every single day in practice.
Sure. Now, what's the biggest thing you and the other coaches have tried to get across to the players these last few days?
Well, for our senior class, that the legacy of our senior class is going to be defined about in how we approach and how the rest of the season goes. That's how they can impact this program in the short term is by how we play over the course of the next, obviously just Tiffin being the first game. So for the rest of the guys, it's point out the mistakes we're making and the ways that we have to get better. And it hasn't been the frustrating part is through the first four games hasn't been one thing that's gotten us beat every single game. We've had some lapses, defense had some lapses on the offense, and so getting more consistent play on both sides of the ball, there's not one easy fix that we say, hey, we just got to stop fumbling. It's something we've been trying to work on every position group. There's little things that are not allowing us to make a big difference.
You said the other night in the press conference that some of the goals have changed from the beginning of the year to now. What did you guys set new goals, or what's kind of been the thought process going into the rest of the season?
Well, I think you have to. I think our seniors have to rethink a little bit where they're at, and we've kind of talked about that as a group. I mean, our seniors, like I said, they've talked about now what is their legacy going to be on this program in terms of the 2011 season, and how this thing's going to be defined is a little bit dictated by their leadership heading into this game Saturday against Tiffin. So you have to take the things a little bit in a different focus, and it's going to be a little bit more short-term week to week as we move on.
Yeah, you said Tiffin's next on the schedule, probably the weakest team on your schedule. I mean, it's no surprise. They're 0-4. They're giving up 48 points, 458 yards a game. Last year you went to Tiffin and beat them 71-10. But talk about some of their positives, some of the things they do well, and kind of what this game means for Grand Valley.
New coach, and you can see there's a lot more energy in the program. They have a transfer quarterback from Iowa State, James Capello, that's a good player. Mm-hmm. Their offensive line has not been great. They've struggled running the ball consistently, but he does a good job throwing it around, and probably what we're most concerned with is his ability to scramble and either make plays with his feet or scramble, keep plays alive, and throw downfield. Some of their biggest chunk plays have been when things haven't been on time, and he's broken down and done that. So defensively, we've seen some different schemes from week to week. Starting out their first game against Malone, even up to last week, we've seen some different things. So we've been having to get ready for some different things on the offensive side of the ball. And really, as I said in that the press conference, it's not really all about Tiffin. It's about us, Grand Valley, our execution on both sides of the ball, and our quarterback keep developing in his fifth college start.
What's what are a couple of the biggest things you want to see out of your team this Saturday night?
Oh, well, obviously ball security, taking care of the football.
Yeah.
We're trying to look for us at one point here getting on the positive of the turnover margin. We've got to create more turnovers on defense, and then inversely, we've got to make sure we don't turn the ball over on offense. So I would say that. I would say getting our quarterback to be able to read coverages and get the ball where he needs to kind of go. Defensively, pursuit, angles, tackling, effort, those type of things. Just keep working on those fundamentals.
Grand Valley State heads back out to Lover Stadium this Saturday night at 7 o'clock against the Tiffin Dragons. Mitch, thanks for joining us.
Thank
you. Best
you.
luck this weekend.
You bet.
And thank you for watching on the Grand Valley Sports Network.